UpTheScore. Man, I got a special guest, came from all the way down south, man. I ain't going to give him too much. Introduce yourself, B-Dog.
My name is Justin Thompson. I'm from Texas, live in Round Rock. The 100 Black Men of Austin. I came here with them. I wouldn't be here without them. They taught me so much, coming into here. Didn't know if I was going to win, but, just had confidence in myself. I wouldn't be here without Jacoby. It's really all because of him.
Okay.
Him always believing me, standing next to me, and then same with Carl and then Mr. Dre. I wouldn't even be knowing about this program if it wasn't for him.
Nice.
So I'm just really thankful to be in the position I am with, amazing men, that are going to help me and make my future more successful as a young black man, and I'm just happy to be here,
That's what's up, man. I know our listeners and stuff, they gonna know. Oh yeah, we got another newbie. Don't worry, we interview people for the first time all the time, and that's why we're here. It's all right. So we're gonna make you feel very comfortable, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can articulate and be yourself, man. So for the people that just heard him, he's from Austin, Texas. 100 Black Men, right?
Yes, sir.
100 Black Men of Texas, Austin, Texas. So talk about that program a little bit, and how did the Tamiya racing get involved, and how did you I guess I'll try that, because you could be doing anything else right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you up here in Detroit right now, winning some money. We'll talk about that a little later, but talk about that process, you getting into the program, and how did it help you, man?
Okay. Basically how it all started was Dre, introduced me to the program, and it started off by learning how to invest and use your money wisely, and men that were in, who took, for instance, me coming to the military, there was people there that could help me become or get to that step. It all started there, and there was more career options, and then Daryl came in for, this car racing thing and just introduced us to it. And again, because of him, he saw what I could do and how I can build pretty quick, put these cars together pretty quick. And that's how I'm here right now.
Yeah.
And again, without them, I wouldn't be here right now. So it's really
sound very grateful, man, for this, for the access and opportunity that that people like yourself giving you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of times where we don't get the access and opportunity that we really deserve because someone before us messed it up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So, what you using is using your mentors and giving you that access and opportunity to be greater, and teaching you a nice trade is managing your money and doing what you're supposed to do, because there's a lot of us out there that's trick off our money, and when I asked you what you better do with your win earnings, you said exactly what I was not expected to hear. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh man, shoot, we better go grab, but you said you're gonna use it, save up for college. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of those key components that you learn. So the next question, man. So how does this, in line along with racing in life, how does, precision of detail, you know what I'm saying? And just that part of life, how can you focus, like you said, you build your cars real quick, you know what I'm saying, all that. So how do you actually, zone in on the detail of getting the right time, the right speed, and all that? So what kind of method did you use to build your build?
I put the car pretty quick, but I did multiple takes at my car, to see what I needed to fix, I just took multiple takes, if I race it fall off, okay, that's what I need to fix, and I'll just do little steps at a time. I wouldn't, I'll take my time, but what I use to focus is, while everybody moving around, I just stay in my little zone and, do what I got to do. And that's why I won it.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Nice.
Just stay in my zone and just do what I got to do. Again, multiple takes is what I did. No matter if my car flew off, I knew exactly what to do to fix it. Came back, fixed it, go back, and kept going. Repeat.
Yeah, just like I was saying, like in life, we always in a hurry in life to get to that next level. But when you take your time and be patient, you know what I'm saying, you'll try okay, well, I can't be around this person because they make me feel this type of way. So let me make this adjustment. Like I gotta love them from a distance. All right, my girl, she's getting on nerves, but let me adjust and be patient and maybe it's me. Let me love differently. So let me make these tweaks real quick. Yeah. So you can't rush through those.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You can't rush through those. Yeah. Just like you rush through that, your car will fall off. Oh man, I didn't take the time to tighten that screw up. So that definitely how that relates, man. So man, talk about how much money you want, man. That's what people want to know. How much was the earnings being part of this? Before you answer that, I did meant to ask. Y'all wasn't doing no races. Y'all didn't see a track until y'all got up here. Yeah. Just
timing our cars.
You're paying attention to detail to tune it up to go out there to win the race. That's what's up. So just talk about how much money you made in that.
Man, I won 2 bands. 2K.
Bands.
2K. Very, very, very.
So you telling me you won money just about building and engineering an RC car?
I know, that's crazy. Exactly what happened.
You still don't believe it?
I don't believe it, so I don't even believe,
You still don't believe
again, how many people? That was like 100 people that compete, did it, and then I wasn't thinking, me being my first time in here.
Yeah,
people that did it 5 months experience plus, me coming in 2 months, maybe about a month of experience.
Yeah,
I wasn't, I had zero confidence coming in, but again, I saw. After the first race went, I knew that, my car had, I knew what I had.
You prepared for today. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. And, I definitely stayed up last night fixing my car till 3, making sure it was good.
Oh,
you feel me? So
dedication.
Yeah, a lot of dedication.
Hey, so you put in a lot of work. You didn't just wake up overnight when there's 2 bands. It actually started. So how long y'all? When does it start? It started what? A couple months ago, about 3-4 months ago. It's been going for a minute now. Yeah. So you putting your. Okay,
I wouldn't say that. Okay, look. Every it was like, so we started around January, February, March, around April.
Okay.
We started around April. We did times, but it wasn't like every session we was doing it.
Yeah.
We was doing it like we wouldn't, fix our cars or nothing. We would just grab the car at the box, race them, see what our times got, change batteries. It was nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy until y'all was like, wait a minute.
Until Daryl came over.
That light switch came in,
So it's like,
Coach Bing,
you're going to make money. You're going to make money.
Yeah.
Boom. That's when I started taking it serious.
Hey, listen, when someone say, hey, you can make some money, you like, huh? That's when you start taking it serious. That's what's up, man. So you play any other sports?
Yes, sir. I go to Stony Point. And I play football and I do baseball.
Okay. Football and baseball. Baseball is a good sport up here, man. Definitely got to tap you in with Coach Dozier up here at Full Count Foundation, man. Yeah. He definitely do get our young people to college, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, HBCUs and stuff like that. So definitely I tap in with Coach Kurt for sure. For sure. And anybody you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Shout out to Carl. Love for him. Shout out to Jacoby, Mr. Dre. My parents, my grandparents, just my family in general. Without them, I wouldn't be in this program. They put that thought in my head that I needed to be in this program.
It's something different, man. You wouldn't thought.
I wasn't thinking that I needed to be here.
Man, you better go, man. That program's be very, very popular now. You go back, man. I want 2 bands, bro, about building the RC cars.
For sure, that's what I'm saying.
They gonna be like, yeah, say what, man. No, you got to be dedicated and put in the time to do it, bro. You can get it. Yeah. And we're going to travel around with this more and more as we go. Sure. That's exactly what's going on. We're traveling around as we do. That's why we down there in Austin right now and getting cracking. So that's what's up, man. You walked in our trap, took over our trap, bro. He came into the bank, took the 2 bands and said, ha. But you're doing right things with the money, man, because I know most kids, that would trick it off on 1 pair of shoes right now, man. Yeah. You're doing the right thing, man. So where can they follow you at?
Instagram, j7.thompson.
It is Coach Ready, though, right?
Yeah, it's Coach Ready.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. We're good. We're talking about clean social medias over here.
Clean. Nothing crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my girlfriend in the bar. Just my girlfriend in the bar. That's pretty much it. But everything.
Okay.
Sports and everything. That's it.
That's how it's supposed to be, man. Well, you heard it here with Coach Smith, UpTheScore. Shout out to, the Drone Apprentice Program. And I don't want to mess up all the other names. I don't have the list in front of my head. I'm not going to lie to y'all. But shout out to Coach Bing bringing all this together, giving us access and opportunity for this. Shout out to Say Play Center for hosting this championship. You already know, UpTheScore, NYSG, on the board, ODG. We out.